Hello guys, welcome to the channel, welcome back if you've been here before. I've been here before, definitely. I'm not talking about the channel, I'm talking about this location. Some might recognise it. Last time I tried to camp here was probably about March or April. I set up the hot tent and everything, and I ended up in the pub just up the road, but thankfully the pub's shut this time, so I may have some more footage. But as you can see, that's me all set up. But you know how it goes, you're not officially set up, you crack open the first beer. Cheers. It is a 10-pack of beer I've got tonight, but I'm not drinking all that. It was just an offer at the local petrol station, and it's a fridge pack, but it's pretty cold just now. I think it's going to get down to about -2 tonight, so we'll see how it goes. This is the first kind of prolonged kind of cold spell we've had this season, so we'll just see how it goes tonight. Well, that's almost 3 o'clock. I'm sure the daylight's starting to drop away already. So I'm just going to get the stove going. And then later on, I can cook my dinner on it. Might as well just stay sat outside for a wee bit of daylight. Even the sun's making a wee effort to come out as well, and amongst the cloud. I was hoping it'd be a bit clearer tonight, but it's not looking that way now, unfortunately. But certainly cold and quite still. Still nursing this first can. I did get the drone up just after I finished setting up the tent, and I've had it up again whilst the stove was going, so I'll piece in some of that footage in a wee minute, I think. There are some deer out the back there. I'll try to fly over to them, but the battery on the drone was having a fit, so it was down to 10%. It was returning home whether I wanted it to or not. If the deer are still up there or not. I'm just over there in the first kind of wee grassy knoll over there. No chance of seeing them. The last time I camped here, they walked right through the camp, just over the other side of that river, so they might come down tonight and see me. Oh, I've also got a new gadget to look at tonight. I got another flashlight sent to me. This time it's from SOFIRN, and it's the ST1, so I'll get that out the box in a wee minute after I finish that beer. We'll have a look at that. Can never have enough flashlights or head torches, that's for sure. Right, let's have a look at this. It is the SOFIRN ST1. Some information on the side of the box here. 1500 lumens maximum, 226 metres beam, 450 hours maximum run time. Obviously that would be the lowest setting, and it weighs in at 102 grams. So let's get it out of the box, see what it's all about. Right, let's see what you got in the box. A flashlight, obviously, that's the main thing. It comes with a wee lanyard, should you choose to fit it, and a USB-C charging cable as well, all the normal stuff. The flashlight itself, as I said, it comes in at, 102 grams, so it's quite light for what it is. And the casing of this is made from aerospace grade aluminium alloy, so there you go. And it's kind of a cyber design, they call it, so whether that's a cyber truck or not, looks about the same colour, but aye, sleek enough anyway. Certainly one you can carry in your pocket. The battery inside it is a 2100 milliamps an hour, so it should last quite a while. As I said, it's 400 and, what did I say, 450 hours or something, but that's based on the low setting. It's got that kind of little moon setting, but I'll go through them all in a wee minute. So obviously the more intensive the light, the less the battery will last. It is waterproof to IPX7 standard. Not really sure what that is, but as long as it's waterproof, that's the main thing. Definitely need that in the west coast of Scotland. The flashlight does have a range of settings, starting off with the first one. See that or not? Obvious enough. And that's only putting out 1 lumen. That's the kind of moonlight setting on it. Hold it in. Next one there is 10 lumens. That's the low setting. After that, hold it in again. We're up to 350 lumens on medium setting. Hold it in again. That's up between 800 lumens and 600 lumens. I don't know where the variance is. Maybe it drops back to 600 after a duration. That's the high, and it's also got another good feature. Double click, and that is on turbo mode, and that's 1500 lumens to 600 lumens. I guess it drops down again later on, but that's plenty bright. I know it's daytime, but I don't want to startle you with the bright lights, but I will try it once it gets dark. Right, last feature of this is switch it on there. Obviously there's a green light, that's just a battery indicator, so it goes green, amber and red to let you know the battery status. But you can just hold your finger on that and it'll work it through the stages, excluding the moon stage, the first one. You do that from when it's switched off, and then the double click there to put it onto turbo mode. Just get really cold there when I was doing that. First look at that flashlight. Put these guy lines away, like to fall over them. And looks as if there's a shower coming over the mountains at the back there. And I think it'll be wintry of nature, so what I might do is actually stick out the door of that tent. If you've seen that before, I can project that door out. I've got the poles with me, I think, somewhere. Just extends the room, because it is roasting in the tent, but it's Baltic outside it. That's what hot tents are all about, I guess, but I don't like being stuck inside, so I'll set up the wee porch bit in a wee second. Cheers. Absolutely cracking place. Cracking night as well. A wee bit of colour in the sky. I just hope the showers stay away. But when I was setting up this tent tonight, I had a lot of hassle getting the poles into the wee cups. I don't know what the problem was. I never had that before. It's really putting a lot of pressure on the tent kind of thing. But bizarre, I was speaking to Sylvian. He's over in Quebec in Canada. He follows the channel, and he's just bought one of these tents as well and did a trial pitch at home. And he was saying he was having the same problem kind of thing. So I don't know what's caused it all of a sudden. I know once the tent's up and it's got a bit of heat about it, the material stretches a wee bit, and there's certainly not as much tension when you go to take it down in the morning. But the only thing I can think of, I chucked all the poles in the ground I was setting up and they ended up wet, so whether or not that causes friction in the sleeves, I don't know, but it was a bit of a mission. And you are feared you push it too far and rip something or snap a pole, but it's up now, and that's the main thing. Such a calm night. Better not curse it. The showers never came too much. Never reached here anyway. But this is a Sunday, by the way. It's not my usual Tuesday or Wednesday night as it's been of late. It's Sunday night. I do have work tomorrow, Monday morning, so I'll be getting up mega early and getting out of here. I'll be leaving here about 6 o'clock to get down the road for 8. But I think on Tuesday into Wednesday, it's even more wintry. Maybe some wintry showers. Don't know to what kind of elevation yet, but I'm off. I'll probably take Tuesday off and go and do something. Maybe a car camp or something. We'll see what happens. Can you hear the deer out the back rutting away now? I'll try and pick up the camera later on. There's still half a dozen deer over the back there. I'm trying to charge the drone, but the time it charges it'll be dark, so it'll be too dark in the morning for leaving to do any footage, so I think the drone can go to its bed. In case you've noticed this wee thing, this is a wee temperature sensor. It's a Bluetooth one that runs off my phone. I do have 2 of them that I usually take out with me, but I ordered batteries like I did last time. I thought I got 2 in a pack, but there was only one. £9 for a battery of that. You're just as well buying the wee kind of the wee sensors all over again. But at least I'll be able to see what it's, how cold it is outside. Inside we'll just take it as being El Scorcho. Well, let's get to that time. See, past all these poles and guy lines for dinner tonight. Let's not mess about. We're on the lawn sausage again. I can't remember if I had that last time or not. I think I did, but I made a fatal mistake last time. I never had any tatty scones. So with that, I've got the tatty scones, some rolls, knickknacks as per usual, and good old classic tea cakes are still here, and some tomato sauce for the rolls and slice. But a lot of people say I should be using brown sauce. It's an offence to use tomato sauce. So you can let us know, is it red sauce with slice or is it brown sauce with slice? I'll let you decide. I know what I'm having. Before I forget, better mention where I am. I'm actually on the West Highland Way, believe it or not. I'm just beyond Inverarran, I think it is, hotel. Quite handy when the pub's open, but that got me into trouble last time. 6 pints in there. I can't remember if I said it earlier on, but I met a couple of boys that were camping over the other side of the bridge and they were drinking the Fireball, so I ended up in their company. And some Bowmore and another couple of cans, so oof. What a night that was. I never cooked it and never had my dinner that night, so if I cook something tonight, it's a bonus. Well, I've had to retreat inside. There's a wee shiver there. I think it's past wintry in nature, but wasn't a blizzard or anything like that, unfortunately. But winter is definitely here. So I'll just stick another couple of logs in the fire there. Once they're kind of half burnt through, we'll stick dinner on before it gets too dark. But it's certainly chilly. I checked the thing there. It was just sitting about 2 degrees, and there's a wee wind coming over the back there as well, which isn't helping, but it's cosy in here. In fact, my leg is getting burnt off me now, so I might have to crank that back a wee bit. Anyway, see you in a wee bit for dinner. Cheers. I'm using my wee magnetic tent hook. You haven't seen it before. Oh, you probably don't see it now. It's just a wee magnetic hook with a disc that goes on the other side of your canvas, other side of your tent. And that lets you position it anywhere. If you don't have anywhere suitable to hang it up, you stick it on there. There we go. Something to hit my head off every time I move. Oh. In fact, we'll just start getting dinner on just now because I need to go back to the car and get another pile of wood as well. That's 1 bag. Well, not quite 1 bag, but it only lasts about 4 hours. I'm burning that birch stuff again. It burns pretty fast compared to the other hardwood bag that I normally bring with me. Anyway, not worry about it. I've got another 2 bags back in the car, so that will last me for tonight for sure. That's another shower on, but it's absolutely roasting here. My leg is on fire. Right, let's get some of this sausage on. I'll start with one roll just now. There we go. Almost forgot I had the tatty scones. Oh, that smells amazing. And the square sausage, don't know if I mentioned it earlier on, is from Kent the Butchers in Dunoon. Same stuff as I had last time. Award winning slice, by the way. Once dinner's cooked, I'm going to have to head back to the car, so it'll give me a good chance to test out the new flashlight, all 1500 lumens of it. We'll see how it goes, but I'll have my, well, at least one roll and slice before that. So let us know, red sauce, brown sauce. Red or dead, as far as I'm concerned. Well, I think that's burnt to perfection. Oh, look at that. Even the deer are rutting about, I can hear them in the background there. They're getting nothing. Oh. Cheers, guys. I forgot to mention on the way in here, the other side of the hotel, maybe about 50 or 100 metres before it, there was somebody set up a hot tent. There was no van there or car or anything, but the tent was set up. It was a POMOLY something, one of the big massive ones, X-Dome. Might have been a 6 or an 8 or something like that, so interesting to see if it's somebody that does the YouTube. I'll be checking them out for this location and see what they've been up to. Right, I'm going to get more logs. See how this goes. As I say, the GoPro is rubbish at picking up low light situations. We don't bump into a stag heading over here. I could hear them earlier on, quite close. I think they're still over the back somewhere. Somebody's left a sandwich down here with some lettuce. They might be down for that later on. Oh, that's a big pull. I'm not going in there. At least the ground's nice and frozen now. There's the pickup. Don't know if the GoPro will make that out or not. There we go, the torch does drop down. The flashlight should I say. It drops down a level, so I just had to double click it and get it back into turbo mode there. That's the drop I was talking about earlier on. There you go, made it home safe and sound. I forgot to mention, I was excited about my new flashlight. I bought a new knife. I bought this one myself. I'd seen somebody talk about it on Facebook. Basic knife. It's only about 4 inches. But as you've seen, I used it for splitting the wood earlier on. It's called a, I think, well, I don't know what kind of knife it is. It does everything. But you can use it for battening, which is the process I used earlier on for splitting up that bit of wood into kindling. But I like to call it bludgeoning. But handy piece of kit. The make of it is, can't even see it, longer arms, Hultafors, Hultafors, outdoor knife, big mad serial number, model is either 0K4 or OK4, but for 20 quid, reduced from 29, that'll be a handy piece of kit. In fact, I can hear the deer rotting just behind the tent, so I might need that for some defence, along with the axe that's down there. I'm just going to cook round 2 like I did the other week there. They're that close together, should have just did them in one. While I'm out for round 2, I'll get this bag of logs open. Oh man, round 2's almost got me defeated. Need to take a break from that. I'm on to my last beer as well. Don't worry, it's not number 10, but it is number 4. It's not even 6 o'clock yet, but I'm going to make that my last beer. And I might have a wee half or 2 before bedtime, because I do have to get up super early tomorrow. So I'm conscious of that, getting up bright and early and hit the road. what I will do is I'll stick the GoPro outside, stick it on automatic settings, let it choose its own destiny, exposure length and interval time kind of thing. And we'll see what it produces. But I'll bring you back for a wee half in a wee while. Until then, cheers guys. Well, that's 6:30. Time for a nightcap. I told you it'd be an early night, but it might be the first of two. Slange. Oh, what a night. Just been chilling out, enjoying this wee dram. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Nice and toasty in here. Outside is what was it, 0.46 last time I checked, so the temperature has been fluctuating tonight because there's been a few showers. Don't think there's been snow, a bit of sleet maybe, ice pellets, I don't know. But not proper snow and nothing to get excited about whatsoever, so that's what it is. I was actually hoping to do a wee night lapse tonight. That's why I came maybe up here, such an open area. Hopefully I'll be able to do a night lapse facing north, but the one I did earlier on turned into a disaster just because as soon as I put it out, it clouded over and then there was a shower, but you can't do much about it. You can only try, can't you? I did walk back to the car. I've actually taken the drone back. I sat there and charged it all night, so all it's done is basically flatten my battery pack. I took that back to the car. I'll start the process of taking things down already, even though it's not even 7 o'clock. But I did use my new flashlight for going back to the car. One thing I have noticed when it's on that turbo mode, the 1500 lumens, this thing heats up. I think it does say at the top something about hot something, high temperature maybe. So that does heat up at the end of it. So not only is it a flashlight, but it's a hand warmer as well. But it did the job. I can actually, if I shine it out the back behind the camera, I can actually see the pickup from here, so it's not too bad at all. Anyway, I've got gadgets everywhere now. Can't beat it. I spoke to the family as well since the last caught up with you. So they're doing well. They were away Highland dancing, and that's why I went on a Sunday, because I was on standby on Tuesday or all of last week, so I couldn't get out at all. So I've been given free rein tonight to be out on a Sunday night, but as I say, I do have to be back for work in the morning. But the daughter, she did well at our Highland dancing competition today. She got first place, which is absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to drink to that proud daddy moment. Any excuse? Not at all. Oh. That is bliss. That's half number 2, by the way, and it's only 7:30. But I'm going to have this. I might have one other, and then I'll be retiring. But I'm not going to be filming anything else because this will be it. Me, whiskey, logs. Me, whiskey, logs. And that's what it's going to go for the next kind of couple of hours. Maybe minus the whiskey, to be honest. I've had my fair share. Had my 4 cans, 2 halves. Might have one extra wee nightcap. That'll be it. But it's going to be an early night. I knew that. Early start, early night, early departure in the morning. I need to leave here about 6, 6:30 at the latest. So that's why I'm curtailing or behaving myself with a drink tonight. I've still got 6 Staropramen out the back, chilling. In the outdoor larder, outdoor fridge out there. But nah, I'll take them home. I'm sure I'll get plenty of opportunity to use them again, kind of thing. But it's been good, absolutely cracking. Thank God I made it a wee bit further than last time I camped here. Managed to cook dinner, stay in my tent, and report back to you guys. But as I say, I'm not doing much filming tonight. In fact, I'm going to do nothing. Might be some things in the fire, the stove when it's roaring. But other than that, and in the morning, it'll be a dark takedown and pack up and disappear down the road. So if I don't see you tonight, I don't see you in the morning. Thanks guys, much appreciated. If you haven't subscribed already, feel free to do so. Add a comment, give us a thumbs up, give us a thumbs down, whatever you want. Don't try and force things upon you. Anyway guys, until the next trip, if not tomorrow, see you later. Slange. Morning guys, it is currently 10 to 6 in the AM, so I've got 10 spare minutes that I never thought I'd have, so I'm just going to get a coffee on. There we go, a nice caramel coffee and a tea cake as well. Only had one last night. 4 survivors will be going home as always. Anyway guys, that's enough for me. Thanks for watching and I shall see you on the next trip. Cheers. I think that's frozen.